Hey guys, Mr. Marcus here, and as you can see, Marcus Mafia MLO, we're back in business once again with another episode today, and again, two matches in this episode. God damn, we really need to get used to saying that. It's been quite a while since I've done some MLO, and saying stuff like that is quite weird. But anyway, as you can see here, we're playing some guy called No Shotty No Play, and he had Barcelona, I believe, as his base team. But as you see, difference in team strength was small with inverted commas, because his team was unbelievably amazing. As you can see there, he had Reyes and some other players, and his goalie and amazing. He had Bartra on the bench and Castolis. Castolis isn't exactly amazing. He's a guy called Rivaldo, and it's not the real Rivaldo because he doesn't exist. Well, he does exist, but he's not a young man anymore. But that being said, for some reason I decided not to put in the kickoff. I don't remember why, but I was under a lot of pressure from the beginning of this game, so eventually gets the ball out here in the 10th minute to James McCarthy, and for some reason I just decided to play it down the line to absolutely no one. His goalkeeper came out and it was absolutely hilarious, so Vidra goes in to close him down, Graflin just runs it up with it. So with that being said, we got a corner kick in the 10th minute, and Butner was taking it for some... No, Butner does not take it because I changed it to... Van Barad takes it. I don't remember why I was playing Van Barad. I think it was because my team, Didier Yakunan, was absolutely dead. With that, Van Barad takes a corner, Mulgrew gets his penalty, can't get it on target. No one does pick it up, he brings his goalkeeper out, give it to Rash Doral for his potential first goal, and he gets his first goal. So the right back scores his first goal for the club, and then literally 10 minutes later, he tries to get a shot away. Vidra picks up the ball on the halfway line, well, come up to the halfway line, tries to run away, can't really get away. Nolan picks it up, however, and tries to play through Vidra again. Does play Vidra through, and Vidra just keeps running. Chivas is going to come across and try and stop him, does stop him, gives it straight back to me. Alvarez doesn't do much. I skin past Alvarez, run past Galaska. Really should have maybe done another shot feint. Now they probably got a goal there, but it sort of just goes wide, and then he ends up getting the ball back. So come up to half time, and literally not much has happened since the goal. It's a nice little goal kick from me actually to give it nice to James McCarthy straight away. He tries to play through Nolan, and actually was a very good ball, but for some reason the referee blew just as I played it. So at half time it's 1-0 to me, and as you can see, my pass completion percentage is absolutely dreadful. And usually I would go, I'm absolutely appalled with myself, but when it comes to this game, pass completion percentage does not really always mean much, because I'm a lot better at dribbling with the ball than I am compared to other PESs, where usually it was all about passing the ball and not playing a through ball, like spamming it or anything. But as you can see here, I did play a massive long ball through. I didn't actually mean that, I was just clearing the ball, because you sort of get used to just clearing it. Van Brad comes forward, does a nice really ball in, and Kevin Owen just pops in with his head for like his 5th or 6th goal for the club anyway. And like, it was relatively decent, and it came to the 75th minute. But like I was saying, pass completion, I mean, it's not really too much in this game. Like, when it comes to it, I enjoy running with the ball more. But Emerson Sheik gets played for on goal, and Emerson Sheik just pops it in. I don't know what Luciano was doing there, but he literally put me under so much pressure as Bruno Morales plays through Belly, and he gets a shot when it's actually quite a good save from my goalkeeper, and Rash Doral clears it. And Rash Doral, having scored his goal, actually played really well in the second half, considering that of course he was under a lot more pressure to maybe even go forward and maybe get a second. But in the 82nd minute here, Van Barad is played for on goal by Kevin Nolan. I play it back to Kevin Nolan. I should have maybe headed it down, or they probably actually got the head away. But with that being said, Mulgrew here tries to play it through, does play it through to Kevin Nolan. Kevin Nolan through on goal, Kevin Nolan for a shot, and Kevin Nolan hits the post, because Kevin Nolan's absolutely dreadful. Comes out to McCarthy, tries to get away, can't get away, and Nolan hits the side netting with his shot. I'm sure Nolan was actually offside when he took the shot, but I'm not really going to complain. So at full time, as you can see now, it's 2-1 to me, and that was the final score. So relatively decent game. We didn't play particularly the best football in the game. As you can see, our pass completion percentage was quite low. We did have he actually had more shots than us, so a draw would have probably been the more perfect result, considering we only had 7 shots, 3 on target. Rikitsi for some reason got man of the match, and Rash Doral probably deserved it more. He did sort of keep them out on that right hand side for quite a while, and he did score a goal. So to me, I'd give it probably to Rash Doral. But of course, as this game is normal, I went up in rating and he went down in rating, and I got points and he didn't get many points. But No Shotty No Play went down by 9, I went up by 10, so I'm at 495 now, 5 points off of that off the 500 professional mark. Difference in team strength small, so much complete rubbish. But with that being said, we're going into the final match of this episode, and if you want the next episode of MLO, which will be episode number 22, I believe, then get this video to maybe 10-15 likes, and I'll maybe upload it tomorrow, or maybe like upload it basically very, very soon compared to having to like wait like a couple like more days than normal to upload it. But with that being said, we went into the final match of this episode, and I guess a guy who had the difference in team strength was medium, I think, and his difference in points was small. And my god, that was so much rubbish. He had Murata, he had Lolo, he had Victor Montano, he had Nocherino, he had Impella on his bench. And then the most hilarious thing was he had Galaska in goal, and I thought, he's going to keep Galaska in goal, please, because that means I can just shoot from anywhere and I'll score. But no, he changes it, and he actually puts in his goalkeeper, who is called, I cannot read that name. That name looks like Manuel Guzman to me, but I think Manuel Guzman seems about correct. So with that, yeah, seems like something like Manuel Guzman. But with that, I started the game, and it was a home game again. We're playing at the King Fahd Stadium, or Fahd Stadium, Fahd. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just like the stadium because I like the weird design on the floor. But basically, this game was a lot of me clearing the ball to absolutely no one, because Kevin Nolan was once again unbelievably useless in this match. Big Ricardo Fatty started in midfield instead of Elm, I think. I think Elm did not play in this match, but Kurvikov does score in literally the first 5 or 10 minutes of the match, and it was a bit ridiculous because nothing had really happened up to that point. So into the 25th minute here, and Vidra hits the post from a corner, from a really good crossing actually. Nolan here tries to get the ball back to Chalmers. For some reason he had to take a touch first before he could just hit it. Vidra eventually does get a shot, but it's not actually a really good save from his goalkeeper. If that had been Glasgow, that would have been a fantastic goal by me. But yeah, basically it came up to half time, and I was sort of pushing forward, maybe trying to get that goal before the half time mark. Got a ball in again, and Vidra could not get his head on it, and Didier Yacona just did absolutely nothing. Didier Yacona has become completely useless once I shifted him out on the right hand side, because he can't play up front by himself because he's too small. But as you can see at halftime, he's had 1 shot, 1 on target. I've had 4 shots, 3 on target, and I've not scored a goal. So with that being said, so I went into the second half with a little bit more of an impetus to maybe go for the goal, and eventually Vidra here gets the ball, gives it to Kevin Nolan. Nolan runs past Pareja, and then eventually tries to run past, triple backs him about 4 times, gives it to Vidra again. Vidra gets a shot, but it's an absolutely great save from his goalkeeper, and it goes into the last minutes of the match here, and Mpella's front goal, and Rakitsky takes him out completely. Now it's an absolutely dreadful foul by me. I 100% agree with it, and the referee gave a straight red card, and I was like, okay then. So Victor Montano took the free kick, and it hits the post, hits the wall, and it goes out. And if it was like in some sort of competition, I'd understand what he does here, but for some reason he decides to time waste in the corner with his player. I'm not really sure why. Gives it to Contento, just keeps like passing it back and forth, like time wasting. Like, come on man, it's just a game, there's no point to time waste. If it was like a competition and you're going to win something at the end of it, fair enough, but you're going to win the points against me when you're probably not even going to get that many points. But into the literally last minutes of the match, for some reason the referee gives a free kick for that, when I did actually nothing wrong. Victor Montano takes the free kick, and he actually pops it right into the top corner from 25 meters out. And I was quite impressed by it, but then when you think about it, the free kicks now in this game, it's literally you just aim a reticle and you pop it in. So with that being said, literally that was it. That's how the game ended. I decided not to play for the rest of the game, lost 2-0. And basically when you look at the stats, it sort of shows that sometimes playing better doesn't always mean you're going to win. I had more possession and basically had more shots on target. I had more better pass completion percentage, and I was absolutely dreadful. And his goal is actually called Nahuel Guzman, not Manuel Guzman. But having lost that game, I basically went into the next game thinking, what am I going to do? But of course the next game will be in the next episode. But I thought, well, my rating went down by 8, his rating went up by 9, but he had like a rating like 100 more than me. But yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. But having 381 points, I went out and bought Roman Bednar for some ridiculous reason. I don't know why. But yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.